All right, we're back. We're back. So now, week 5, we're playing against Minnesota. We don't really see them that much, but we know that he be making noise over there on the NFC side. So let's take a look at his team real quick. Get a sneak glimpse. Already we see Tyreek. And we see Chris Olave, so we know. Okay, so Anthony Richardson. That's who we, okay. All right. That might help, but it might hurt. Ooh wee, that speed. Kelsey. All right, he got an offensive line. Got Josh Sweat, defensive line. Not. Come on, man. Come on, man. Not speed corner. Come on, man. All right. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be fun. We didn't make any trades or anything. Not lately, so it's basically the same team as it was last video. But you know, we gonna get something popping. We got some stuff that we thinking that we probably end up doing. But this game right here, there's a lot of people on my team that's fighting for their jobs. Cause they might end up getting traded by the end of this game. We had to get some new blood and cause we got the cap space. We had over 100 million in the beginning of the year. But we need to quit thinking about that for a second and just think about this game. So we just need to get focused and try not to have Tyreek Hill just run amok. Tyreek. Oh man, 99 speed. But they do that at. All right, so got kicked. Let's look at this. So tired. All right, so I think he in. All right. Let's try to keep it interesting. Let's try to keep it close. Let's not give away the game before the game gets started.
We are pleased,
but most importantly, let's have some fun, man. Let's have some fun.
Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Minnesota Vikings
and I get ball back when I get ball first. Wow. Okay. They don't want me to be great.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff.
All the little 3 yards we can
25.
Get. There was one thing that I forgot to do. Forgot to put on preservatives.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready?
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no gain. his guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really stringing together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have gotten a gold watch too, huh?
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
Right then, huh?
Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack. And they'll send out their punter now.
It's fine.
As his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
We'll come back to that later. It was open,
though. 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Here's Hill on the return. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
I promise y'all I don't be begging for injuries, but if they just want to get rid of Tyreek real quick, that'll be fine.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
On the jump. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Yeah, take that up out of there. Good job.
Tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was almost a great pitch, though.
Marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throwing for his running back. He's got it complete. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings will claim the early lead as they're on the board 1st here tonight. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
You know it. We getting a read.
The Vikings boom it away.
We getting a read.
The return man down to the knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have,
the part
that they touch it on this
most.
possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
At the 26-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hawk 70.
Operating from the gun. Pagon. It's a short one here. Complete to the tight end. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. This defense for the Vikings, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
Buffalo 18.
From the gun on 3rd down. Pagon.
Oh, how you drop that?
If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th.
How do
Looks
you
like a second
drop
empty possession to
that?
start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Here's
All
Tommy
right,
Townsend
let's go ahead and get that out of our head. We dropping passes.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return possible
We
here as they
dropping
angle this
passes.
one out of bounds.
Get it out. Get it out of there. Get it out of there.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage.
Okay,
Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
And they'll give him another
Good job,
shot here
D.
on the ground.
Let's go, D.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Hurt.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Good catch.
Sea of defenders.
Let him go, Tyreek. Move, Tyreek.
Benjamin St. Juice. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Well, when I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy.
He won't let me jump. I hear why.
And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
12 yards as they get to reset the sticks.
Let's go now.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
Good run,
A
Gibbs.
new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Come on.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Big Lion. Ready,
Running left, it's Barkley. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Ooh, that's a fast linebacker, ain't it?
Inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. This to McLaurin out of the left side.
Good way to hold on to it, Terry.
Good
Good way to hold on to it. You tired. We're going to get somebody
Give him
else in
7
here.
yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
Okay, ready? Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready, go.
Barkley
Get in there. Get in there. Get in there.
is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. So stuffed from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action.
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little
Are
bit
we
more
in 4th
space.
down territory? Are we in 4th down territory?
Go.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Barkley again.
There we go.
And he is in
Good
the end
job.
zone for a touchdown.
Good job, offensive line.
Saquon
This is y'all
Barkley.
game.
His
This is
second
the offensive
rushing
line
touchdown
game, I
on the year.
suppose.
And the Barons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
All right, let's go.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7.
What dang, Kelly boy? 86. He be trying to put up 100, boy, every game. All right, my fault, y'all. Lock back in, lock back in. We ain't do nothing yet. All we did just tie the game.
So all even
0-0.
at 7 now as they kick it away.
We need another one that'll stop thinking shits.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. He'll be hit down at the 33.
I was waiting
5
on
yards on the
something
play.
totally different.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Check, man. Check, man. Roll, roll, roll.
On 3rd down,
Good.
they're run for it here.
Stop.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a
Oh,
roll
really?
right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
I was about to say, this early? He trying to put me out my misery this early? He trying to do it. He trying to do it, y'all.
Get up.
They're going to try and throw.
Oh, good
He's
one.
going to have his running back. It's complete.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Complete to number 24. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Vikings first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one caught by Travis
Yeah, let me grab that shoe
And
screen.
they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Touchdown!
He caught me in the middle of audibles.
Chris Olave.
But that's fine.
32
I'm not tripping.
yards.
And the Vikings have taken the lead.
I'm not tripping. I see what type of game this for to be.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Vikings 14, Barron 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough
Oh,
to
click
get points
off.
out of this drive, and they
Click
need it
off.
right now
I
because they're
see.
trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions
Time
together,
out.
reach the end zone,
Use time
and then
out.
make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They'll
That's
wind
me. I
up
was doing
losing
too
10
much.
on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Go check. Go check. Hey, smash circle.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run.
Let me break that.
And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete.
It was
huge
there.
gamble, and it does not pay off.
It was there.
They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
Ready, set. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Go.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Come on, come on.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ranger, 70, cut 19, cut 19. Ready.
Looking to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
I thought we was gonna get that pick, yo.
Okay, break.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Trap 50.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
19 tight.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted.
Let's go.
Andrew Booth picks it off.
Let's
Charles,
go,
one thing that
defense.
he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
A little jet sweep to start the drive.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
We're going to go ahead and take it.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before break. Pagon. And he's going to go down.
He said, forget that double and triple team. That was a monster
first
sack.
half of play.
I ain't gonna
So
hold
we
you.
hit
That was a
halftime with
monster
our
sack.
visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker
That's a
room.
bad
As we'll
man.
get you down the coast to Orlando
I know
for
now.
Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, defense.
And we welcome you back now.
Let's get
Alongside
us
Charles Davis,
another
I'm
start,
Brandon Gordon, getting
defense.
set for quarter number 3 here.
Get us another start, defense.
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half.
This one taken just inside the 10.
Good
And able
tackle.
to take it past
Good
the
tackle.
25.
You trying to
and
play.
the 28-yard line.
He trying to play. I think we finally found the right position for him. He's trying to play.
On the jump.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the
Oh,
talking
great block.
points were in
And
the
then I
locker room?
clicked off.
Well, if there were 3 talking
'Cause I-
points at the half, partner,
Yo.
all of them were about turnovers.
Great
because
block.
They were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead
Great
could be
block.
even bigger.
I can't
Now, I
even
don't think that
hold.
they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Break.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, why you ain't go to the
Sideline
underneath?
throw, it's complete.
Why you ain't go to
And a
me?
nice job there of keeping the
Oh, I
toes
just knew he was coming to me.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw.
Minimum
and a
game.
good one.
Minimum game. We knew that was
He's going to be
coming.
taken down right at the 40-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Woo!
It's Kelsey on the
Great
ground.
catch,
He'll
Kelsey,
be
because
brought
I thought I
down
was
at about
going.
the 23-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Pat the street. Pat the street.
On first down, they'll go
Good
to the ground
tackle. Good
attack.
tackle.
Give him 5 on
We
the carry
good.
there, and it'll be
We
second
good.
down.
Hitting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And they'll give him another shot here.
Yeah, there we go.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of
if all you got to do is
scrimmage,
slow him down, then slow him down, sir.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
Can we get this block? No.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and they will move up
10-point
by 10
game.
now,
10-point game.
17-7.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going.
Leave my feet alone.
Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone. Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
41 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go,
so was that not
in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Up the middle with Barkley. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now a handoff, running off tackle right.
There you go, Jamar.
And some room to maneuver. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles, gain some additional yardage.
Throwing on 1st down. Pagan.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Just what they needed, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's a quick
He
throw
couldn't get off the press.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown!
We sure will take it.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Barons are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Point after, right down
All right,
the middle.
we're in there. We still got the game. We still got the game. But now we got to get the stop. Now we really got to get the stop.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
From the 10. And he returns this to the 22.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Hey, Lions.
Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Ready, ready. Check, contact, check, contact.
Great tackle. Great tackle. And
He's
it's
going to be
going to
hemmed
be
in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll look to throw. Caught.
He got me. The whole time I was like, yeah, he going out. He going out. And he hit me with that.
First down. That's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Rolling to his right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, a 22.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Great tackle.
And
Great
a whole lot of
tackle.
room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Hands it off out of the gun.
Ooh, he
He'll be
moving.
hit down at the 33.
He moving.
5 yards on the play.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And they'll run the inside handoff. 81 yards on the ground for him now.
I think he was about to run
really as the
around.
night's going on. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Yeah, bring that
His throw
back.
caught at
Bring
about
it
the
back.
5. Touchdown, Vikings.
Boo.
From 19 yards
Boo.
away. And the Vikings are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
All right, so now we got to pull a rabbit out of the hat.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Vikings 24, Barons 14.
Now
The
we gotta try
kickoff
to
unit
pull
is
the
out on
rabbit
the
out of
field, and
hat.
they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Ready, check. Check, match. Check, match.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
play fake. Pagon.
We'll take it.
Middle, and it's complete. And some space here.
We'll take it.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Barkley, inside handoff.
I got stuck.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
He's going to leave this.
Break that tackle, first down.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
All right, so now
it's
we
our
got
home
to
team here in
find
possession of the football as we come back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Ready?
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Go ahead and get that
Have
first.
a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st down, Pagon. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
To throw on 2nd down, Pagon. This will be
I ain't go out of bounds. I ain't go out of bounds.
Pay dirt, but don't count it yet.
I ain't go out of bounds. No, I did.
We'll see what the penalty flag is
Could we
about.
challenge that?
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is
Can we challenge
to
that?
strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
To throw on 3rd down, Pagon. The open man is sharp. It's complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
They'll try and run forward.
Bro, chill.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
At the Vikings 5-yard line.
Like, why would you do all that? Why would you shoot that gap that way?
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I didn't see it till late.
Come on. Hey.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Now receiver in motion left. Another try for Barkley. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the one.
This is hilarious.
Another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Man, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
They'll go with a keeper. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
All right. Oh. If it ain't broke, don't try to fix it.
Ready up. Go check. Go check.
They get this out quickly to the left side. And he takes
If it
this
ain't
one
broke,
into
don't
the
try
end
to
zone.
fix it.
All of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here.
That's a bad kick.
Oh, did the kicking team get it? Yes.
Ooh.
The onside kick works like a charm. So they needed the onside kick. They got it. Now they need a field goal.
And that's the beauty of this. They don't have to get 6. A field goal ties the ball game for them. Nicely executed play.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
On the jump.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther streak. Panther streak. Check. Hurt. Hurt.
Back to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this
He
lead
ain't got
late
no
in the game.
leg.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
I don't think I got to play. Unless he want to rough me again.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football.
That's
the Vikings
funny.
pick up the football.
That's funny.
30,
Good game, bro.
20, 10.
Good game,
And
bro.
this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6.
It's always something funky.
This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota
Yeah,
victory.
so
and they've got to feel good
we
about
gotta
this
look and
performance.
see
I
who
think you'd
gave
agree,
up the
matched
most
up against a
sacks,
top 5
'cause
defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah,
man.
that
I
was the
understand he
interesting
was
part
sending
about it, because
5,
normally
6,
when we see this defense play,
but come
they have their
on,
opportunities
man.
and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their
You
heels. They
gotta
take the
play
ball
just a
away.
tad bit,
They
bro.
change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
So for Minnesota, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile,
right,
for the
let's
home
look
team here,
let's
they
look
drop
at some of
below
these
500
stats.
to 2-3 with a loss. And they will
Total
try to get back in the
offense.
swing of things next week on the road.
We had over 100 rushing yards, so did he. But he had over 150 passing yards. We had half that. Turnovers, 1. Okay, so we only turned the ball over 1 time, and that was that sack. He turned the ball over twice. Uh, 11-15, 11-14. He threw 2 interceptions. Rushing 12 for 81, 8 for 25, 5 for 67. Yeah, I think it's about time we turn the reins over to Gibbs. I think it's about time we do that. Montez Sweat. Oh dang, he got Montez Sweat and Josh Sweat. So yeah, he got some decent, good bookends. I didn't notice that. We didn't even get a sack in this game. But we had some drops though on the offensive side. That's what. Terry and Jamar. Okay. Let's anything worth watching. Highlights. That. That was good interception by 2-yard run. Yeah, all the way up to the second half. And I had hit him with gadget plays. Just in order to do that. All right, so let's take a look at this one. So he just had a free rusher. Everybody was like a potato, huh? So it's that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, he sent 6. I only blocked 5. And I appreciate him clicking on right there. But Marvin Harrison just don't have the speed. But that's fine. Let's set things up. All right, so I'm going center, put my right guard back at right guard. I need a center, right guard, right tackle. Well, you know, we just gonna go ahead and just try to upgrade the whole offensive line. That's our plan. That wasn't a bad game. Mackie, bro, I had no time. I had no time. It was just a constantly blitz, and I'm still trying to piece certain things together. And eventually I'm gonna get there. Like this the first time in years. What month is this? April going into May. This is my first time in years playing Madden this doggone long. Normally I buy Madden and play Madden first month, don't touch it again till like right before the new Madden come out. So I'm still trying to figure all this stuff out, but we gonna get there. Like, I'm seeing improvements, I'm seeing things I could have done better, and it's just small things. It's like, okay, Tyreek Hill 99 speed, but how are you gonna use Tyreek Hill? Is you finna try to take the top off, or is you gonna keep trying to hit me, you know what I'm saying, corner routes? So hey, I'd rather give up 20 than 80. Yeah. So we start putting little clamps on the run a little bit. It wasn't as easy as it was in the first half. So we'll get, man, small wins. Like, some people look at this as I don't know, like bragging rights or whatever. I'm just playing. I'm just happy to be here. Yes, sir. But yeah, we gonna go ahead and end the video now. We gonna go ahead and do some things behind the scenes. See what can we get, what can we upgrade. We can't get the quarterback we want because somebody else already snatched them up. So our next game is another user game. It might be tonight, might be tomorrow. We'll see once they advance. But yeah, appreciate everybody stopping through, everybody that's still here. We're gonna go ahead and call it. And next time we on Madden, we playing the Shamrocks. So yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Until next time.